then we go hit, and it's over for Slaughter-Priest of Mogis did it. And we've won a game in Diamond with a modified free-to-play deck using only 2 more rares, guys. Solid work. Solid work, everybody. Round of applause. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very interesting and special treat for you. You guys recognize this? Do you know what this is? This is a starter deck. A couple of weeks ago, we did a little thing when there was a free deck out. Don't forget, you can get this free deck by typing in Game Nights into the store part. And I actually liked the deck. I thought it wasn't bad. And because I didn't think it was bad, I said, you know, what can we do to improve this? What can we do to take a free-to-play deck and improve it, to sharpen it up a little bit, cut the fat out, make it lean and mean without breaking the bank, doing it on budget, doing it on free-to-play, because not everybody has the money to spend on the game, or they're just getting started, they don't know if they like it. What can we do? So I said, you know what? Everyone really enjoyed that. What if we go back and start doing that for the other starter decks that you get when you play Magic the Gathering and do the color challenges? What if we do that? What if we just have fun with it and see how we can sharpen this up just enough to make it better? So before we get into that, it's going to be a little bit of a shakedown breakdown. I will put a timestamp right now to tell you when the actual gameplay starts. So in case you don't want to, because it's going to be a little bit longer shakedown breakdown, so we're going to leave that there. And then, of course, if you want, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else the like and subscribe is going to come and get you. And he is, in fact, a Rakdos werewolf, a YouTube werewolf, who will maul you with his werewolf claws. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj. Every night for all the live streaming goodness. You can check out our Discord server where you can get advice and help with any decks. And of course, this deck and all the others, the finished product, will be available on AetherHub. All those links will be down in the description below. So there we go. So let's take a look at this deck. Okay, Line of Fire. It is a Rakdos sacrifice deck. I like it, but it needs to cut the fat, and it needs to get a little bit sharper and a little bit better and improved. How can we do that on a budget? So let's start at the top and work our way down. Okay. First, let's put on our Rakdos sleeves. That's the most important step. Make sure you put on appropriate sleeves to make it Rakdosy enough. We're going to put on those. There we go. All right, excellent. Alchemist Gift. Not great. If we're talking rares, it gets a 1/1, it doesn't get a counter, and it gets your choice of Lifelink or Death Touch. I'm going to cut that one. We're going to add something else later. Serrated Scorpion is a very good card for a common. I'm going to say that we want 4 of these. Village Rites is another very good card for sacrifice decks. We probably only need 2 because the creatures we're going to be running are going to be able to sacrifice other creatures as well. Infuriate, solid card. However, if you want to get fancy with it, try Run Amok. It's a little bit more expensive, but it gives trample. So Infuriate is fine. You can leave it if you don't want to use the rares, but we're actually going to bring the price down. Infuriate is a uncommon. We're going to bring it down to common with Run Amok. Heartless Act. Sure, good removal. Solid. Good choice here. Weirdly enough, Piper of the Swarm, this one card is in here. I don't know why. Chuck it. We don't need it. Blood Aspirant. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter. And then you can sacrifice a creature of enchantment. It deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. Very, very solid card. I actually like it. It is a Theros card, so it is going to be going away. But I am going to keep this one. Careless Celebrant's another great one. Another satyr, 2 satyrs. We're having a bit of a satyriasis here. Careless Celebrant's a good one because I like cards that punish you when you destroy them. When they run board wipes, when they run removal, I like cards that are going to fire back on them because everyone is running so much removal right now. Okay? So I do like Careless Celebrant. It's also great to sacrifice it. If somebody is running removal, you can sacrifice it yourself and then do 2 damage to a planeswalker or creature. Fire Prophecy, a little bit of burn. I think we're going to go down to 2 on this one. I think 3 is a little bit too much. Forbidden Friendship is a weird one for me. It does create lots of tokens with a little bit of haste. But I don't think this really belongs here. Haste isn't really what we're about right now. I think we'd rather off go with Serrated Scorpions that are going to do more damage. So we're going to chuck Forbidden Friendship. It's a little bit odd in here. Kroxa. Sure, leave Kroxa. You don't have to spend any more mythic rares. If you want to, you can, but since Theros is rotating out soon, you really don't have to. We're just fine with 1 Kroxa in here. Slaughter-Priest of Mogis is very good. Sacrifice a permanent. It gets +2 until the end of turn. You sacrifice another creature enchantment, gets first strike until the end of turn. So you can do a lot with Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. Another Minotaur Shaman. Liliana Standardbearer. This is a way to draw cards. You can flash him in if you've lost a lot of creatures. I mean, he's fine. I've never really found a use for him. Honestly, I'd rather just run Village Rites. It's cheaper and just as effective. So if a bunch of creatures do die, the idea being that if you sacrificed a bunch of creatures, you can get a bunch of cards. But you could just play 1 black mana for Village Rites and draw more cards anyway. So I think Liliana Standardbearer, he doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit. There was a way to get more tokens. We're going to get to making more tokens. There's better way to make more tokens than Piper. So we're going to leave that one. Woe Strider. Woe Strider is still very popular right now. He is a good fit. Do you want to put 2 of them in there? I don't know. I don't think you need to up more Woe Striders than you have. Maybe if you want to put 2, you might be doing a little bit better. Direfleet Warmonger, he is a great one. A 3/3/3 drop. And then you can sacrifice creatures and give him trample. You can also put that. Oh, we're going to get there, Poots accounts, don't worry. Do we want more of him? Well, maybe. We maybe can go for 3 on him. He's a little expensive, but I think 3 is good for right now. Eat to Extinction, sure, man. Exile is great. I don't really use this one because it's a bit expensive. But it's actually Kroxa. That's actually what that creature is there with. That's made of mouths. Is actually Kroxa. So fits thematically. Tectonic Giant. I love Tectonic Giant, guys. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a wonderful card. Do you want more of them? I think that you might. It's not really the right deck for it, but hey, I mean, he's solid. So I say leave him in. Elite Headhunter. I've tried to make this card work multiple times, guys. He's just too expensive for what he does. His sacrifice is too expensive. There's just better things there. There's just better stuff you can put down. I know he has a flexi cost and he's menace. I'm going to say chuck him. Gourmand. Another one that is a fun creature that I've never been able to work. 5/5 flying trample is good, but boy is he expensive. In addition to this, you have to sacrifice a creature. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. There are easier ways to do this, guys. I'm going to say for right now, we're going to try to bring the mana cost of this deck down a little bit. We're going to take Gourmand out, okay? Bloodfell Caves, yeah, that's fine. That's 19. That's 24 mana. As you can see, we've brought it way down. So I'm going to say 1 Temple of Malice is fine. I wouldn't bring that many Bloodfell Caves. We don't want to slow down too much. And we can bring one of those down too. We're pretty even on the mana there. So now we're looking at 22 mana. That leaves us plenty of room to put other cards in. I would put a Village Rites in there. And then Village Rites is generally, I think it's actually a common. It's actually a common unless you get this one, then it's an uncommon. So don't worry about that price to make it there. Then here's the trick thing. We're going to want to add 2 things in here, okay? We're a little low on creatures, but we're going to do 2 things that aren't featured in the original version of this deck that I think are very important, which is creature claiming, stealing creatures. So we're going to put Claim the Firstborn, 2 of them, and we're also going to put recursion, okay? We're going to put demonic gifts, because when we sacrifice creatures, we can bring them back. We can also put in 2 Malakir Rebirths for the manas. So the ones I added here with when I added Claim the Firstborn, this is a common, this is an uncommon, and this is also an uncommon, Malakir Rebirth. Oh, I did skip over, I'm sorry, Discordant Piper. Discordant Piper is a satyr there to just make sacrifice tokens. So he's there to be sacrificed, and then he creates a goat, which can be sacrificed then. So we want to use those for just cheap sacrifice fodder. So Malakir Rebirth counts as a mana, and it's also recursion. The final thing that I would probably add to this, and that I think is the only rare that this really needs, is this lovely dark lady here, Sedgemoor Witch. Jay, I don't have the rares. Save the rares. Get the rares. Sedgemoor Witch is probably one of the best new cards out of Strixhaven. It works in Golgari. It works in Rakdos. It works in Mono Black. It works in everything. She is amazing. This is the one rare that I would tell you to add to this deck. Everything else is common or uncommon. I would add 2 Sedgemoor Witches. We do have a decent amount of removal and instants and sorceries, and she is going to make us those tokens. She is hard to get rid of with her ward, and she has that menace. She will help close us out. So that's what we want to do. These are the modifications that I would make. This is how I would do it. So we're going to add a little bit of grabbing, a little bit of recursion, and just make it a little bit tighter. Just make everything that much tighter. We're going to see how it goes. Let's take a look at the statistics here. Let's put Slaughter-Priest of Mogis on the cover there. 2.0 average, very aggressive, which is a good thing. 16, 20, 22 mana, very aggressive. A little bit more black than red. We can even add that if we want. Doesn't really matter. We have Bloodfell Caves, Temple of Malice. If you want to throw in a pathway, I might want to. You don't have to spend the money on a pathway if you don't want to. But I do really like them. So we can throw in a pathway here. One of them is enough to make it out alive there. Okay. 24 creatures, 14 instants, 2 sorceries, 20 lands total. Very, very cheap. Pretty well balanced. Okay, and if we look at it in the alternate view here, all right, pretty smooth curve. We only have 2 4s to bring it out to the end. We've got a lot of aggression early on, a lot of removal, a lot of drain, a lot of sacrifice. We're going to be able to generate a lot of sacrifice fodder and hit recursion with our demonic gifts and our Malakir Rebirth. When I say recursion, I mean it dies and comes back immediately. That's what I mean recursion. Another good option is there's a couple of other good cards you could put in this that would be good options. Plumb the Forbidden is a good one. Obviously, it makes a very, very good addition to any kind of Sedgemoor Witch deck or Sacrifice deck. Very, very good. Additionally, I think that Shock is always useful. You could run Shock in here just as easy as pie. Generally, you're going to have almost a full play set of Shock no matter what you're doing. And there's a few others, but we're going to leave it like this for right now and see how it works, okay? So there are a few things that we can do to modify it, but if you're seeing how those few things, just two rares can and cutting a little bit of the fat, doubling up some of the things that we really like, we can really get this thing nice and tight. So let's try it in the play queue and see how she flies. All right, guys? So we're just going to start in the play queue. As I said, this maybe, is it the top tier deck? Is it going to get you to Mythic 1? No, probably not. Will it get you, will it rip up bronze and silver? Hell yeah. Will it, this, I don't really like this opening hand. No early creatures. We do have Claim the Firstborn. We have no sacrifice for when Claim the Firstborn, so I don't really like that opening hand. Fling in for the flavor. Yeah, that's, I mean, Fling is good too. Any kind of Rakdos sacrifice situation is going to be good. Do you guys want to see a 100-card Historic Brawl deck? I mean, that's the real question. Would anybody actually watch that? That's the real question, folks. This would be great if it had a little bit better mana distribution. I am going to go with it and see what happens, guys. Claim the Firstborn is not really necessary. I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's, yeah, exactly, yawn. That's what I'm afraid of. I can do one. I can do a vampire one amazingly. I usually do. But are any of you actually going to watch it? I don't know. It's a limited format, so it's hard to say. If you're watching the video, if you really want one, vote for it, man. Pacifism. Okay, not a big deal because we can just hit sacrifice with those. Let us put out Direfleet Warmonger. No. See, we can sacrifice him, which will do 2 damage if we do. He's going multicolor. This is a freaking Shrines deck. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe that a human being would do this. Why are you playing Shrines in the play queue? I'm in shock. Literally in shock. I'm shaking and crying right now. Shaking and crying. Okay, so let's do this. Sacrifice another creature, Discordant Piper. Right, let's push in. Yeah, he's gonna take some damage there. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if he can pull it off. He is running Shrines in the play queue. What type of madness is this? He is gonna run in for 2 damage. Look at that. Okay, so let's do this. Sedgemoor Witch. Decline. Sacrifice another creature, decline. We're going to attack. That. Okay, so unless he's got a sweeper, he's done. He might have a sweeper. I don't know. Could have a sweeper. You got a sweeper, homie? Nope, he does not have a sweeper. Yeah, you're done, guy. You're done, my guy. You are finished. But why would you want to play Shrines? That's the question. There he goes. Yeah, I get that it's a bad deck and doesn't win in play queue. I mean, doesn't win in ladder. So why would you even want to play it? The people play it because it ladders lower levels quickly. But okay, so there's the first win. You can see we came out with the aggression. It didn't matter that he pacified us because they could just be sacrifice fodder. Very, very useful against that god-awful Shrines deck. Here we go. Let's keep it going, guys. Yeah, I thought he was going to have some sweepers, but I don't know. Maybe that was Shrine by numbers. I mean, some people net deck these things and have no idea what's going on. They don't know what. They don't know what is what. They don't know if up is down, if left is right. They don't know anything. Slaughter-Priest of Mogis and a Mogis. Huh, that's funny. That is a lot of spells. I'm going to go with it. What the hell? Why not? I'm going to go with it. A Mogis. There's Eye Twitch. Okay, so we're going to do that. Right. Fire Prophecy is probably going to become in handy here. I might throw away a Village Rites. Let's see. Let's see. Nice one, Lord Drakewater. Yeah, definitely going to use Fire Prophecy and Village Rites out on Clever Lumimancer here. We do not need her getting big, 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 big. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's Fire Prophecy her out of there. Even if he hits a trigger, it's only going to trigger one time, and it's still going to do 3 damage. Village Rites. Good call. Yep, that's what you want. That's what you want. You might as well make her work. Yep. That's a trick that we will pull. If people try to hit removal on us, we'll hit removal on them. Ooh, Sedgemoor Witch. Okay, so this is a Silver Quill style, whatchamacallit right now. Sacrifice deck. Yeah, it is one of the scariest 0-1s to hit the battlefield in a while. That is true. That is accurate. I'd love to get some of the steel cards out here so I could steal Eye Twitch. Hinalucier. What is up? Thank you for following, Hinalucier. Who else is here that I haven't noticed? Heartless Act. He's going to try to Heartless Act, so we're going to pull the same trick again and hit Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. This is a very powerful deck that he is running. Extremely powerful deck. Again, we're flooding out in a 20-land deck. He is running a very, very, very powerful Silver Quill build here. So I'm not surprised that we're not doing that good against it. And we had a really bad hand, which I thought I'd play out. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. We're going to get rid of Leonin Lightscribe before he can start recurring things over and over and over again. We're still not in good shape here because we've drawn nothing but mana and spells. 6 mana in 13 cards is not the right look. In a 20 mana deck, ladies and gentlemen, this deck has 20 mana. We've drawn over a fourth of them in 13 cards. So there you go. Right, there's even more mana. There we go. So yeah, we're dead. Yep, we got nothing here, guys. 24 creatures couldn't get one of them. So there you have it. There you have it, folks. We had one creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Just call me the landlord. Yeah, beautiful. Just an open gate for him to walk through. Look at that. Another land. Wonderful. Look at that. Just beautiful. You love to see that happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, not much I can say about that one. Not much I can say about that one. Unbelievably powerful deck, and we flooded out with nothing but spells and no creatures. And not even the spells that would be able to grab creatures from him so we could sacrifice and play more. We may want to up those. Let's up them a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more Claim the Firstborns in here. And probably 24 creatures should be more than enough, man. Let's get rid of... Maybe even played a Kroxa one time. I do like him in there, though. I do actually like him in there. Let's get rid of E to Extinction. A little expensive. Let's make it cheap. Yeah, land tribal, man. All right. So, first game good. Second game, no thank you. But we're gonna get into it here. We're gonna make this work, guys. Don't even worry about it. I have a Rakdos Temple in there, but I didn't want to spend too much cash on. I didn't want to spend too many wilds on making more of those because that's another rare. So I said, if you want to spend a rare, you can spend it on a Pathway. If you don't want to spend a rare, you can spend it on a Scryland. This is better. Okay, this is better. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that Demonic Gifts. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the rares down. The only rares that I spent on this guy was for Sedgemoor Witch, and I can guarantee you're going to get utility out of Sedgemoor Witch. You're gonna, yeah, spending 2 rares on Sedgemoor Witch is absolutely worth it, 100%. Okay, so this is Mutate. Let's put down Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. And then we're going to steal with Claim the Firstborn and sacrifice people. So, Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. That's funny. That's funny to me. It's very funny. All right, let's see here. Sedgemoor. Let's do Direfleet Warmonger first. Decline. No attacks. Jay is not playing Jeskai Spirits. Jay is playing Rakdos Sacrifice. Raksak is back. I do not want to play Jeskai Spirits, man. There's not even any good blue, if my computer desk is strewn with little knickknacks, a kitten really livens up your gaming sessions. Slaughter-Priest sounds like a corn minion. Yeah, he does. I have a feeling that he has a flash and he's trying to bait me out. So we're gonna go no thank you on that, sir. He's trying to make me block so that he can hit me with a flash. This is, I assume, this is the very, very, very popular. So we're gonna do Claim the Firstborn. We're gonna do it with we're gonna do it with Polywog Symbiote. Let's see here. He might counterspell me. It does sound like a Corn minion. It's something that Corn would really enjoy. So, yes, we do want to sacrifice him. There we go. And then we're going to attack. And then we're going to hit this so that no matter what happens, we're trampling. So he's going to take 10 damage no matter what. It's going to happen. Okay, so he opted to take the full 9. I mean the full 12. Blood for the Blood God. Blue Spirits, good Blue Spirits. The only one that I can think of is, I mean, Shacklegeist isn't good. I like that he's going to hit Eliminate on him. No problems there. Is that a Phantom Thief one? That's the only good one that I'm aware of. Right, so we're going to hit Sedgemoor. Serrated Scorpion. Yeah, we want Serrated Scorpion. Okay. We're going to go that in there. Let's see if he's going to block. Because we're going to hit him with the bad if he doesn't block here. We're going to hit him with the bang. We're going to hit him with the old bang burger. There we go. So, he did not block. He's going to get +2 in first strike, which means he's going to lose life and get hit here. Ascendant Spear. Yeah, I do like Ascendant Spear. That's about the only blue one that I know. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking with portals. All right, man. I mean, I mean, I'm glad you like it, homie. I don't really. First of all, I don't like Jeskai. That's problem number one. Is that I'm not a Jeskai fan. Let's get rid of Underworld Spirit. Doing this on 3 wheels, guys. Would be really great if we got a little bit more mana here, but Ghostly Pilferer, Shacklegeist, and Ascendant Spirits. I don't think it's worth adding blue just for that. I think you're diluting an already really good Boros. I mean, if you want to go for some novelty, if you want to go for some, for something different, sure. But, ooh, he pushed me there. Okay. So here is Sedgemoor Witch, which he cannot get rid of, otherwise he will die. I think you're diluting it more than anything else, to be perfectly honest. I think you're diluting it more than you're improving it. So yeah, he cannot remove Sedgemoor Witch without killing himself. So that's the funny thing. That's what's funny to me. So let's put down Discordant Piper. And let's push. He's gonna have to block both of them, and he's gonna get hit with Demonic Gifts. We're gonna give that witch Demonic Gifts. Also, it's not Demonic GIFs, if you'll notice. It's Demonic Gifts. Jeez, people. The nerve. So, his Dirgebat, which is his best, is his best defense. He can't remove Sedgemoor Witch without sacrificing 3 life. He is absolutely boxed into a corner here. Oh, rookie mistake. Nope. See, he played rookie mistake on his rookie mistake. Look at that. You hate to see that happen, man. He literally played rookie mistake. You can't write things better than that, man. You couldn't write an ending better than that. Guys, he played rookie mistake on the card that caused him to lose the game by accident. Come on. Can't make this shit up, folks. I'm not saying that. Darkness always wants me to say that again. That is not becoming my catchphrase, guys, okay? Hina Lucier, are you just here from YouTube, or are you just here off the street hanging out? Twitch suggested you to me. Suggested you to me. No, Twitch suggested me to you. But really, maybe Twitch suggested you to me. I don't know. None of us know the cosmic coincidences that draw us together. I'm going to get rid of a few more Bloodfell Caves. I think it's slowing us down. Yes, Demonic Gifts on the Witch was gonna take him out basically of the game, Hudson, because he couldn't. As you saw, he could not touch it without playing Ward, and if he lost his whatchamacallit, he was dead anyway. So yeah, it was a bad look for him. It was a bad situation for him to be in. Jump the Shark, how you doing? Hopefully that's not a bad news for my channel right there. I'd hate for my channel to jump the Shark. Let's see if he really wants that Needlethorn. No, apparently he does. Alright, you're going to Mirror Shield it. Okay, let's hit the Bloodfell Caves. Let's push the tempo and Mance the Necro. Yeah, this is gross. So we're going to do a Mogis, and then we're going to Rites it. There we go. No, jumping the Shark is when you go overboard. When you do something silly that signals the end of your program because you've gone way over the edge. Hey, you're in Sicily. Beautiful, beautiful place to be in, man. Lord. Very lucky. In Sicily. I've been to Rome and Genoa. I've not been to Sicily yet. But I like rugged, arid areas. All right. Hey, thank you for coming by, Hina Lucier. Hina Lucier. Is your name Hina Lucier? Your first name Hina? And your last name Lucier? Very pretty name. I shouldn't even say pretty. Very stylish name. I am Hina Lucier, for man or woman. No matter if you are. If you introduce yourself as Hina Lucier, I think people are going to take you seriously no matter what. I think they have to. You got to take somebody named Hina Lucier very seriously. All right, let's keep pushing here. This guy has a do-nothing Simic. This is a great do-nothing Simic that he's put together here. This is really cool. This was really nice. Hey, Sea Dasher Octopus. That's fantastic. I'm really glad that he put that down. Finally. That's really going to help him out a lot. I think that's really going to turn the tide here of what he's doing and what he'll be able to do, and you know, and then he's out of there. Okay, I don't know what the goal was here, but it was not working. Hina. All right. Calafe, beloved of the sea. All right. Let's keep going, guys. And then maybe we'll cap it off with one in diamond to see how it was doing. Yeah, he was just spectating that game. Dark Aquarius 93. What is up, Dark Aquarius? I saw you talk to you before, and I forgot to answer you. But I'm glad that you're lurking, Dark Aquarius. I still see you, MN Dougie. You're going to teach me how to Dougie one of these days. Simic Nothing. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Simic Nothing. A big streamer must have done a Simic Do Nothing deck, and a lot of people are copying it now. Yeah, Simic Do Nothing is very getting really up there. I think it's like 7th or 8th in the meta right now. Just your classic Simic Do Nothing. So yeah, really cool stuff. Okay, so we have a Claim the Firstborn and a Village Rites, which is what we want. Which means that we can hit Slaughter-Priest and he's going to go up. Yep. Even the Simic Do Nothing paper cards are very useful. They're getting a lot of love too, the Simic Do Nothing paper. So yes, I do want to grab her. I will pay the 3 life. Yes, I will pay the 3 life. Thank you. And then we will of course go Ataxies. And then of course we're gonna go hit. And then since it's mine, I can sacrifice her again and trigger. And then she's gone. And then we draw a card. And then boom. Witherbloom Apprentice. Very cool. We're going to put down... okay, so that's going to suck. He's going to drain me a little bit there. We're going to put down our Kroxa and our Careless Celebrant. No, we're going to do a Careless Celebrant. And then we're going to... Yeah, he's going to hit us there. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to do Careless Celebrant. The Careless Celebrant of a good friend. So we're going to do this. Sacrifice another permanent. We're going to hit there. Boof. We're going to hit the boof on that one. Alright, and then we're going to go. And then he's going to hit that. Boof. And then boof. Okay. We are going to have to eat through a lot of life here. Ooh, Adina. Okay. Adina does it. Yeah, Dina's gonna suck. He's got a very, very tight Golgari deck here. A very good Golgari deck here. So let's see if we can bust through it. Eat. For some reason people like the way I say eat. I'm not sure why. But there you go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go attack, and we're going to try to do some fancy footwork here. Alright, so we're going to do Malakir Rebirth. I don't know why do people like when I say it. I don't even think I say it in a weird way. People they love when I say eat. Eat. What? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm not being coy here. I don't understand. Everyone's like, yeah, Jay, eat. I don't get it. Don't get it, guys. Well, he's really draining me. I need some removal. No, that ain't it. Okay, so let's do Dire Fleet and Kroxa and see if we can get a little bit more here. We got to stop killing those pests, unfortunately. Let's do that. All right. Drink. Yes, we want to sacrifice somebody. Is Scorpion. No attacks because he's just going to get more whatchamacallits there. Drank. Witherbloom and Dina's. I mean, this combo right here. You can make a fairly cheap Golgari. You can make a whatchamacallit. If you drop Sedgemoor Witch, you can make an Artisan Golgari and absolutely rip people up. It's really true. You could. Yeah, Plumb the Forbidden. Okay, so he's going to gain life and just kill me like that. Yeah. He is just going to kill me like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful move. Damn near an Artisan Golgari. Did a great job on me there. Very, very nice. That inspires me to make... I think I might do an Artisan Golgari tomorrow. Why don't we try to see if we can get this bad boy to work in Diamond? Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Let's find. Dina is Bay. Yeah, that is true. I haven't done enough with her. I'm going to try an Artisan Golgari real soon. I know it's not going to have Sedgemoor Witch, but yeah, it wasn't Artisan, but it was damn close. That's not a good hand. That's not a great hand, but I'm going to stick with it, so... Malakir Rebirth is kind of the odd man out there. Everything else works. Alright. Let's see what Mikhail Saban. Let's see if we can get it. Maybe he's running... oh no, he's running this crap. Okay. Do Careless Celebrant. That's an interesting choice to make. Yes, I will take 2 for 1. Thank you. That is an interesting choice to make there. Throne of Death. Interesting choice. Okay. That's Sedgemoor Witch. We are really low on mana here, folks. Really, really low on mana. He may do something to Slaughter-Priest of Mogis. In which case we will Village Rites it, even though that would get rid of that. I want to claim the Firstborn with Love Struck and then sacrifice him. Attack and then sack. The old attack and sack. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, it's this thing. What is this called again? This is Jund? I believe this is Jund. Welcome to the Jundigal. That's what it is. All right, excellent. You put it down finally. All right, my turn. Let's see if we can get more fuel here. Nope, we can't get any more fuel. We're going to claim the Firstborn. And then we're going to Village Rites it. Because we can't attack with it because we don't have a 1/1. Then we're going to put down that. And then we're going to go swingy. There we go. And then we're going to go end turn. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Jund. Welcome to the Jundagle. Ooh, Garruk's Uprising means he's going to lose. Anytime any person plays Garruk's Uprising, it means they've automatically lost the game. I've never seen Garruk's Uprising work, ever. It's like 50%. Like, it's such a death knell card. Like, when somebody takes a turn to cast Garruk's Uprising, it usually means that things aren't going to work out. Usually means things are going to work out. There's a Kroxa. Luckily, we can get rid of Woe Strider, which can be, whatchamacallit, unleashed, or whatever that's called. So he's going to play that. He's going to scry. Doesn't have too much life left there. What else is he going to do? He can Kroxa. It says he's going to eliminate. He's got to pay 3 life. You got to pay 3 life, my man. Okay, so he's going to do that. Let's do Darfleet Warmonger. Okay. Let's do this. Decline. We're going to attack. Sacrifice Scorpion. He gets more. Boof. Hit him. Yeah, he's in bad shape. Homie is in bad shape here. Homie is in bad shape. He's going to Kroxa me again. He's going to escape Kroxa. He had to exile that one. Alright, we got to Claim the Firstborn. Let us bring this out. Next, do we want to sacrifice somebody? He gets +2/+2 and trample. Let us do this guy. And there you go. A Mogis. And then we go hit, and it's over for Slaughter-Priest of Mogis did it. And we've won a game in Diamond with a modified free-to-play deck using only 2 more rares, guys. Solid work. Solid work, everybody. Round of applause. Claim on Kroxa will not work on... oh, yeah, it will. Claim on Kroxa was the better line. Yeah, that was a better line. I was... In my head, I was thinking that Kroxa was 4, but it's actually 2. You're right about that. It would have been more humiliating to do that. But I knew either way that he was pretty much done. I had whittled him down way too far for him to be even really that combat effective anymore. So guys, listen. As a wrap-up, Diamond effective line of fire here, guys. Up and down, played in the play queue, but, I mean, it won a game in Diamond solidly. It wasn't just because they scooped or they screwed up or something. Both lines work. I mean, maybe one was better, but both of them worked. Solid. So I would take probably the last thing I would change. Let's take out a Bloodfell Caves. It's slowing us down, and then just making it even there. I think Bloodfell is slowing us down a little bit too much. Solid work, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely very, very nice. Line of Fire, a modified, free-to-play starter deck, wins it. It wins it. Amazing stuff. Good stuff. I think, of course, what is the word of the day going to be? Save and exit. The word of the day is probably got to be, I've already done sacrifice, so it's going to have to be slaughter. The word of the day is going to have to be slaughter. Or taint. Yeah, Bakawanaka now wants it to be taint. We'll have to use taint on a different one. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do an Artisan Golgari and have fun with that one. So folks, I think that Yeah, that's the idea. Most pre-con decks can be made good with a little massage. The only things we added, guys, were I'll put a side-to-side up in the video. The only things that we added were 2 rares. The rest were commons or uncommons. Now, I know everybody doesn't have commons or uncommons, but they're easier to get. Only 2 rares really upped the life in this one, and made it very, very solid, even in diamond. So, until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.